Hey, what's going on? I'm a homies, dudes and dudettes. It is the first day of spring, so I figured why not talk about some spring fragrances? I'm gonna give you five, six, seven, eight cheap fragrances for the spring, and yeah, these are pretty good. These are pretty good fragrances. All right, so let's go. So the first one up is Bam. This is Elizabeth Arden's green tea. And it has obviously notes of green tea and mint. And so it's a really fresh fragrance, but it's toned down a little bit. And it's not so bright because of, I think it's because of the rhubarb. They have a rhubarb note in here also, which brings it down. It's not so airy. It's not so just carefree. But the thing about this is a EDC uh, um, composition, and it doesn't really last that long. But it's a cheap fragrance. It smells something like what's that? It's something from Nishane, Wulong Chu. I think that's what it's called. But it smells similar to that. But this fragrance, you can get it for like about, I don't know, $10 to $15. It's not expensive at all. And this is a 100 milliliter bottle. The only thing is it doesn't last, like I said, but it smells really good. It's good for relaxing and just chilling, not doing anything overexerting. All right, that's the first one. This is not in order. This is just the first one. Next one up is by Jill Saunders. It's this right here. It doesn't have the name on it, except for down here in this corner. I'm not sure if that's going to come up, but it doesn't have the full name in it. But this is Jill Saunders, and this is Saunders for Men. This one also has a mint note in it. It's fresher. It's a fresh fragrance also. But this one is more airy. It also has some so it also has some mint and ivy and cinnamon. So it has a little texture spice, just a little texture spice, but it's a really fresh and inviting fragrance. This used to be a really, really inexpensive fragrance. I think this is a 4.2 milliliter bottle, and this one used to be about $20. I think now it's gone up. So I think the 50 milliliter bottle. No, I don't think they have a 50 milliliter. They have something else like 2.3 or something a little bit more than a 50 milliliter. That one may be about $30 for this fragrance. And it's a good fragrance this is almost can be a signature fragrance. This is an easy grab and go fragrance, especially for the spring and for the summer. Actually, it'll work in the summer also. And it's just a nice, fresh, almost has a vibe of like clean clothes. So yeah, that's number two. Not in order. All right, next one up. Next one up is one of my favorites. I like this. This is Ferrari's Bright Neroli. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is so good. Obviously, it has notes of neroli in it, but it's more than that. This is ooh wee, almost sprayed myself. This this has some other notes. So it also has notes of orange and citron and lemon. It's a really bright fragrance. And then in the base, when it dries down, it has a little bit of patchouli and almost gives it a little bit of a woody smell at the base. Really good fragrance. It's people also say that it smells similar to Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. This is a really good fragrance. If you can get this, check it out. Ferrari has a lot of good fragrances, but this is a good one for the spring and could work for the summer also. All right, on to the next one. All right, so now the next one is this one here. Boom! I don't know if that name's gonna come in there because the bottle is so reflective, but this is Black Walnut Legend by Banana Republic. Now don't get it mixed up with the regular Black Walnut. That's a whole different fragrance. This one, Black Walnut Legend, this one smells like Aventus, pretty much. Another Aventus clone. And it's a really good, I forgot how good it smells. And it's a really good one too. It just doesn't last that long. It's maybe a 3 to 4 hour fragrance unless you spray it really, really, really heavy. And you know, these bottles are pretty cheap. I think this one is a 100 milliliter bottle. I think you can get this for about $20, maybe at the most $30. But check at the bulk stores like Burlington's and Ross, places like that. That's what this one is. Good fragrance. Good fragrance. Okay, so next one. This one will be good probably for maybe later in the evenings for the spring, or you could wear it in the daytime too. But this one probably will fit better for like date scenarios or if you're just chilling, lounging around the house. And that is Palo Santo by Cremo Fragrances. Cremo Fragrances, they have a lot of good fragrances, and most of them come in this 100 milliliter bottle like this. And most of them are either between $15 and $25. I think this one is a little bit higher, on the higher end. This one may have been about $22, $23. But this one, it's Palo Santo. It has notes of sandalwood. I think just has 3 notes: sandalwood, papyrus, and cardamom. And that's it. But this is, oh my goodness, this is a really, really, really relaxing fragrance. It reminds you a little bit of, is that Le Labo Santal 33? I think that's what it's called. It smells a little bit like that. And it's also similar to another fragrance. I can't remember. I may put it up here. But anyway, yeah. This is it. This next one, I actually didn't want to put 2 fragrances from one house in it, but I did by accident. This is another one by Banana Republic, and this one is called Metal Rain. And Metal Rain is a rendition of Silver Mountain Water. That's pretty much what it is. Silver Mountain Water, except for it's lighter. It's a lighter fragrance. So this is a really good, maybe even going to the gym or going to play ball, hanging out, white tea. This is a good one. And it, I think most of you know what Silver Mountain Water smells like. You know, that bright fragrance. All right. So that is number 6. Number 6. Next up, number 7. All right. Next up is a really cheap fragrance. This one, I think, may be about $5 for the 50 milliliter. It might be $5. This one is Cuba Royal, and the name of the fragrance is called Fortune. I don't think the name is on here, but let's see if you can see it on here. There's the name, and it's Cuba Royal. Anybody that doesn't know, Cuba makes a lot of good cheap fragrances. I think the most that one of their fragrances may be is maybe about $15. But they copy a lot of good fragrances. And this one is a copy of one of their good fragrances also. This is a copy of 1 Million Lucky. And it's a really good copy of it too. It has that juiciness at the top and real aromatic. And this one would be good for like dates also, going out, like a day date, not evening, night, dressed up kind of date. This is a good fragrance. So yeah, check it out. And you can't go wrong with this. I think this, like I said, I think this was like $5 $5, maybe $7 at the most. Yep. All right. Last one. You got a clue what it is? Probably not. I'm going to hit you with something that's going to come real weird. So the last one is right here. This is Old Navy. That on stands for, is short for Old Navy. And the name of the fragrance is called Grove. Here it is on the back. And this is a cheap fragrance. This, oh my goodness, this is really nice. This is, smells like the sea, smells like the air. It smells so free. It just smells, like I said, it just smells like air. So you smell fresh when you're wearing this, but it doesn't last really long. But it's a very good fragrance, and it's really cheap. I think this was $16. Let's see if I can get this. Did that come in there? I think you can see that. But yeah, it was cheap fragrance, but it smells really, really good. And it's a good one for spring, summer. It almost gives you a vibe of spring. And I got this like maybe last year sometime, and I got it when I was on the vacation. So yeah, check it out. This is a good one. And that's it. So yeah, just wanted to give you some fragrances to try out for the spring, since it's the first day of spring. So all those warm fragrances are going to start coming out. These are just the spring ones. We're going to get some summer ones coming out a little bit later. And all of these, you can get them under $30. You can get at least something from it for under $30. Like maybe you might have to go with the smaller bottle, but you can get it for under $30. All right. So it's been your boy Will with the Will Report. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will catch you on the next go around. Deuces.